Thank you for joining us today on Marriott MBA Today. With me, I have Lori Frandsen. She's the president of the MBA Spouses Association, which you've probably heard referred to as MBASA. So, Lori, why don't you tell us more about who can join this and what is MBASA all about?
MBASA is a club for all of the spouses of the full-time BYU MBA students, and any spouse is automatically a member. Any student that is married, their spouse is automatically a member of MBASA, and it is also open to the MBA students as well. If they want to participate, they're welcome.
Great. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I've definitely felt that in the MBA program, there's been a lot of investment in us as students, and we have a lot of great support networks built in already. Tell us a little bit more about how MBASA is trying to fulfill those needs for spouses.
So MBASA really tries hard to support the spouses. That's our whole purpose, is to support the spouses of the full-time students. They're facing a hard transition, a lot of them coming from the career world to having their spouse be a student again. And so helping people get used to that, getting used to having their spouses being gone most of the day. And for some that have kids, helping them deal with having their kids all day long without as much help as they're used to. So we try to help them in making that transition in their lives. And we also try really hard to grow the whole person so that while their spouse is getting educated more and they're developing and growing in all these different ways, we also want to do the same thing for the spouses, that we try to help people grow intellectually through learning new skills and talents. We try to do stuff to help ourselves grow more spiritually and socially with all the fun that we do. It's just trying to, take who we are and become even better.
Great. Tell us a little bit more about how you're also focusing on the family as a whole.
Okay. We have a lot of things about the family experience in MBASA that I think are really unique to the BYU MBA program because of the strength of MBASA itself. It's a really strong program, and I feel like it helps the families in multiple ways. I think the students themselves get to have a stronger network because we are building relationships between spouses and not just students. And so it seems like that awesome network that already exists for the BYU MBA program, we take that and we deepen it by building the family relationships. So instead of just being student to student, you have family to family, and that really helps it to last longer. You're more likely to stay in touch with someone when you're friends as families, not just classmates, if that makes sense. We also, like I said, we do a lot to try and help the spouses grow themselves and really help fill their buckets so that they have more time and energy to dedicate to supporting their student, to managing their homes, to taking care of their kids. And then we also do a lot to really involve the children and the spouses. We have date nights. We have a lot of kid activities. For example, we just had kids soccer that finished up. We just had a move and groove class where it's dancing and tumbling. That also just finished, and then we have a kids theater classes going right now, which is a new thing this year and really fun. So there's a lot going on, and all of the spouses are investing their time and effort into making these classes happen.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so now I think that reveals some of the mystery around MBASA for us. And when we hear that they get so busy, we can kind of understand why from some of the things Lori has shared with us. Just before we close, can you share, is it still too late for people to join, or?
No, we would love for anybody and everyone, all the spouses, to come out. It's not too late. I know sometimes people get worried, like, oh, we're a couple months into school already and everyone has made their friends, and we just want everyone to know that this is not a closed circle. We're always open, we're always welcoming to anybody and everyone. So I would definitely encourage the MBA students to support their spouses in their involvement with MBASA, and for those whose spouses haven't come out yet, to encourage them to come out and know that they're going to find friends quickly, and that will definitely help them as they are going through this MBA experience.
Wonderful. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today on Marriott MBA Today. Thank you, Lori, for sharing your time with us.
You're welcome.
We'll see you again during our next episode.